Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
What's that?
Hey y'all,
Hey y'all. What's going on? We're back with another review.
What it do, tequilas? Let's get in here and let's get it done because y'all know tequila time is coming. So make sure you got your notifications on and definitely check the fuck in.
Right. Right. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna refresh because we moving. You see that? It's moving. I was reiterating my view. There we go. We back live. It looks better now. All right.
All right. So we are coming to you guys with another episode of Basketball Wives Orlando. You guys, this is episode 10. If you have not caught up to episode 10, make sure you go back and watch some of our videos and our lives regarding the episodes. We're trying to make sure y'all got everything that y'all need because I done been there when I ain't had no cable and I damn sure don't pay for subscriptions. So I'm just letting y'all know we got it for y'all, okay? All right, so let's get into this episode 10. So Megan is working towards starting a family with her boyfriend, and she decided to do a Reiki session to get through her broken relationship regarding her mom.
As I was sitting there watching that, I said, it seems nice to try it, but I feel like if I try it, whoever the Reiki, whatever the teacher, instructor, whatever the situation is, you're gonna have some magic because the way my mind works, I know I'm gonna be sitting up there like, why she touching me here?
I'm gonna go.
What's going on here? That, and I also said that, and or I'm gonna go to sleep. So I think people, you got to realize what works for you, and maybe those is. I think she's around our age, but you acting like an Xfinity, so I'm a little confused.
Megan is a little immature as well, so
Very much so.
You know, you got to call a spade a motherfucking spade, okay?
Spade.
Neek, she spends time with her family,
her young ass looking mama
and the mama's wife.
Okay,
they both look young.
They damn sure do.
They discuss the conversation that she had with Mulan, and Neek mentions that her dad has been reaching out to her. Her mama was basically explaining that the daddy is a Rolling Stone and he has 16 motherfucking kids. Okay. So Neek, she plans to meet up with her dad to start building a relationship. Be smart. That's all I gotta say. Danielle, she is training for her, trying to focus more on her basketball. She wants to play professionally. But she's struggling with her ex who has filed legal documents against her instead of focusing on basketball. Learn to put yourself first. You're not even in a relationship right now. Your kids is wherever your kids is at right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Self-care is the best, okay?
Kurt.
Ashley, she's having a self-care event for the ladies. See what I'm saying, Ashley? Ashley be coming through with the motherfucking events. Okay then. Everybody attended this event, even Morgan. So while they're
at Shane.
Okay then.
I'm bring it up later, Shane. Like,
okay. All right. So Megan, she's still mad about Ashley talking bad about her podcast. Danielle, she plans to have a conversation with Morgan if Morgan shows up, which I already just told y'all that Morgan showed up. Morgan mentions that Danielle has been participating in Ashley's events, which has her feeling a certain type of way.
And so has you.
And okay. Danielle, she doesn't understand the weird energy that she's getting from Morgan. Either, Morgan, gets there. She's like, oh, it's a weird energy. I wonder what's going on. We need to have a conversation. Megan, she confronts Ashley about the whole comments that she had at the podcast, the little sex talk topic that she talked about. Ashley
listen to this messy shit because you want to know. If you want to know how somebody is messy, listen to Megan. Okay. Listen to Megan. Okay.
Ashley basically explained that she didn't like how nasty Ford was talking, and she noticed how it was affecting Nikki. That was why she made the comments that she made and said the shit that she said.
That's what Ashley said.
That's what Ashley said. Mm-hmm. Megan got defensive, and she said that Ashley's house is allegedly turning into a brothel on the weekends. Not a brothel. A brothel, you guys.
Megan fight fire with fire. That's the type of person that she is. Oh, you want a problem? Well, I got the problem for you, ho. Mm-hmm. Once I heard you had a problem, I went to go looking and searching some shit, and I found out some shit about your ass. Which all y'all hoes in this motherfucking
She's
circus
giving
ridiculous.
me very much Carly Red. She is gonna dig for some information if some shit comes up. Make sure
you ain't gonna embarrass me because I got something for you, ho.
Okay.
Megan. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say I respect it, but I respect you because we know you're messy.
Yeah.
You say you messy.
Yeah.
You own up to being messy, but you're also accountable.
Yeah.
When you're messy. You be having me in a hard place sometimes. I be like, I don't agree with that bullshit, but she showed accountability. She knew what the fuck she was doing. She apologized about it, but we trying to make this money.
Mm-hmm.
Get this money.
So after filming, Danielle, she attempted to talk to Morgan about being ignored. And Morgan basically just told her that she's been going through some things and she would rather to have that conversation another day.
Morgan, I kind of felt like if y'all bed friends, you should have recognized what type of friend you had, and you should have catered a little bit more to. It's like I said in the last review. Go back and watch it. Like a best friend is literally like having a relationship. Yeah. It's just not sexual.
Yeah.
But the same energy that you put towards your sexual mate relationship. It's the same energy that more than likely, I don't give a fuck who say, I don't care. I got a motherfucking best friend, you know. You put the same energy to your best friend. Mm-hmm. And you're going to treat them the same way without the sex. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. So, Morgan, you should have known if that's your best friend, how to handle your best friend and maybe pull her to the side like, hey, girl, I understand what been going on, but I had some shit going on as well. I don't feel this is the right time to talk about it. We'll get together at a later date and have a conversation. But you didn't do that.
Not to mention, Danielle had already been mentioning in her text messages, I'm going through some things. Got something to tell you, girl. Answer your phone, girl. I need to talk to you, girl.
Also told her that, hey, I'm going to Ashley's event. What do you think about it?
Yes,
she said, we saw the text messages. Mm-hmm. She said, hey, Ashley invited me to the autism basketball camp thing, whatever the situation is. And she had a question mark at the bottom, like, what do you think about it? Pretty much whatever. You're not responding. I just want y'all to think about this shit as we go further into this motherfucking episode because, Morgan, you really got me feeling away. And this is how I know y'all hoes really ain't motherfucking friend. Morgan, you not her best friend. You said it, but we'll get into it. Go ahead.
Morgan, Nikki, and Megan, they end up meeting up. And Megan tells Morgan about her conversation she had with Ashley regarding the whole, Ford situation. And she says that Danielle told her about Ashley's brothels, weekend brothels. Then Morgan said that she's the one who told Danielle, which she says that she got the information from Mulan. Okay?
See Mulan. How messy y'all hoes is.
And then BBW, they also show a previous clip of Mulan as telling the motherfucking business. So, Mulan, here it is again.
What was you just saying earlier about? You was just saying this earlier, and I was like, this is going to come up again about y'all hoes spreading shit around.
Mm-hmm. Within the
group.
Talking about people's personal business. Even if she was having brothels at her house on the weekend.
None Mulan, of y'all hoes
that wasn't your motherfucking business to go tell nobody. So, Mulan is not to be motherfucking trusted. Okay. So... Morgan, she talks about Danielle leaving the event because she's upset about Morgan not answering her contacts, her phone calls, her text messages. And Morgan wants to have space to deal with her issues, but Megan feels that Danielle is owed a conversation.
And she is.
She is.
She most definitely is.
She
See, Danielle is definitely acting like I thought you were my best friend. Opposed to pulling the fuck up when she ghosted you for a whole week, because ain't no motherfucking way. If y'all don't know, go revisit our last review.
Yeah.
But she definitely acts like she thought you were a closer friend to her than clearly what you think of her. And you also said Danielle is one of my closest friends in Orlando.
And been knowing
how many motherfucking friends in the different states and countries do you have, Morgan? Because a best friend is a best friend.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't have enough energy to be giving out to best friends in different states. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand. Oh, so you have a friendship with somebody. Y'all take time away from each other, years away from each other, or whatever. And then when y'all link back up, you just click.
Right.
I definitely understand
you
that.
You know that's your best friend.
But
y'all's fake as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's blowing me with reality TV is that, or just reality TV and just the world that our age group is actively in the world building. It's our turn to build up the world at this point, which means we're in the businesses. We are now the doctors, the lawyers, the podcaster, YouTubers. We're all of this now at this point. And it's like, when I sit up there and look at us, it's like, I see us regular folk, and we knew y'all were regular before y'all got money and got up on Orlando. So it's just like, when you get the camera in front of you, do it just go out the motherfucking window?
No, I just think these women have issues.
It's blowing me.
I think they just, it hasn't clicked up here. I don't know if it's the entitlement. I don't know if it's just lack of knowledge.
Stupidity.
I don't know if y'all got siblings.
Camera. It's stupidity of the camera.
It's like you just not thinking.
It's y'all. It's the producers in y'all ear saying, "Hey, you want to stick around for another season? Make sure you beef it up."
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be put in that situation because I can't say which way my integrity gonna go. But I also know I have great accountability. So even if my integrity was to go a little bit left, I know at the end of that scene, I'm calling my best friend, girl, you know I meant to call you back, but they told me to ignore your motherfucking call. What's going on, girl? It sounds bad, right? That's how I know. Us millennials, this is what y'all doing.
That ain't gonna work for me.
I get it. And I can understand why that would be an issue, which... Okay, me being a regular folk, because I can't even say my age, being a regular folk, come next scene, I'd be like, I was playing my friend to the side. You know what? I probably wouldn't, because I'm too real for that bullshit. Y'all hoes need to get real. Y'all lying to yourselves. Go ahead.
So Megan, she's taking a fertility test because Dre been nothing in her, honey, but she ain't got pregnant, y'all.
If there is... Tell me what the fuck you want as a person.
I
got this fertility test. What you think finna happen? Because you been nutting and you ain't been sprouting.
Yep.
What's going on?
I mean, I like how open they are with each other.
I like it too. That's what you should be doing.
Really both want
you
another.
Can tell they friends.
He wants another child and she wants a child of her own. So I think, that's good for them. She asked him if he interested in having a surrogate, and he was just like, okay, as long as we can pick the gender.
And what you can't, I bit my lip. And what you can with a surrogate, so it was a little bit of excitement with that.
He also displayed this huge tattoo of her fucking name right above his knee.
You know
that? Listen, if you love it, I like it. Display your love.
Megan ain't got hers yet, but she plan on getting it, but not as big as his. I hope Megan don't leave with your stupid ass, Dre. I don't think she will, because I kind of feel like y'all understand each other. Y'all are cute together. I really like y'all together, considering we only saw y'all maybe 2 to 3 times in a scene. I see the chemistry. I like it. I think y'all very good for each other. So I think this will last. You seem like a pretty chill type of dude that can give Megan what she's looking for and pop in and out on the camera scene, I guess. But I'ma just need you to calm down a little bit about her mama. But I like y'all, and you fucked up. You should have got Megan right here instead of Megan right there. That's too motherfucking big. Because if she turn around and say, "No, I'm not," what you gonna do then?
I mean, he's an artist, tattoo artist. He covered up.
You think he did it himself?
It looked like he was getting that shit done when she video called him. So yeah, I think he probably did do it himself. And if he didn't, he knows somebody that can cover that shit up. And that's just that on that. Neek, she meets with her daddy, her estranged daddy.
Estranged for sure.
He showed gratitude for her inviting him to experience a beautiful lifestyle.
That had me looking right.
I don't like how you said that. I think that you are
gold digging,
trying to rebuild this relationship to get something out of it. I don't think your intentions are in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
You got time enough to go and try to, build with some of your other kids, then come to me. But you want to say, I'm so glad you brought me here, baby, to experience this beautiful lifestyle. She asked him how he was able to move through life without being there for his kids. He basically said that he, had a tumultuous life and that the streets had a hold on him. Mm-hmm. He also said that his father didn't show him how to be a father, so he just moved through life the way he saw fit.
Most men back then.
He plans to reconnect with some of his other kids.
He lying.
She's open to connecting. I don't think he's going to do that.
I think he will reconnect with you, though, because you're giving him another outlook on life. As long as you're willing to foot the bill, he's definitely going to reconnect with you, Neek. I believe
that on that. I look. Neek went home. She talked to Dwayne about her conversation with her daddy, and basically telling Dwayne that they've been estranged for 16 fucking years. And Dwayne wants her to be more cautious about rebuilding a relationship with her daddy because he may be trying to, rebuild for the wrong reasons. Exactly. Like his intentions are in the wrong place.
That's what we just said. Yep. Just keep an eye out. We don't know yet. The
that
jury's
comment
still
that
out.
He said really kind of told it already, but we'll see.
We will. We'll see.
Morgan ended up meeting up with Danny and they addressed their issues or whatever. So Danielle, she immediately starts crying as she, attempts to get answers.
She was crying before she got there. When I looked at her eyes,
it was already red.
I said, oh, she been crying.
Yeah.
I think she heard some news before this, but I think this also happened. I think she heard some more news about
the case.
Yes, that's what I think. I think she heard some more news about that.
Morgan, she basically said that it was hard for her to see Danielle support Ashley at her events, and she thinks it's more to meaning Danielle and Ashley's relationship.
Did you not support Ashley although you didn't show up and you said you didn't show up because you were moving, considering based off of what happened. But I think had you not been moving and trying to make sure exactly, you sent your wigs. Mm-hmm. And that was an Ashley event. Exactly. Yep. That was an Ashley event. And she invited Nikki to style the wigs that you already provided. Mm-hmm. So how are you on top of Danny's head? Because it was a show up instead of a send off. Y'all hoes getting on my nerves.
Agree. Okay. Morgan thinks that Danielle is being shady while she's trying to be cool with Ashley, and she's skeptical because Danielle knows all of her personal business. I think that your experiences with people such as Ashley, knowing your personal business and using it against you, basically, how Ashley did you. Knew all your personal business, allowed for men to come around. She shopped your husband around to different hoes. Your husband ended up divorcing you. Then she ended up helping your husband to file papers against you.
That's your judgment issue. Really?
I think that's what that is. Like you're boxing Danielle and Ashley in the same box, and you, for some reason, you thought that you and Ashley was best friends too.
That's your fault. So, really, because there's plenty of women out here that won't do bullshit like that. And I'm with Danielle on how you gonna question my loyalty. She said y'all had been friends for like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
If she hasn't done anything like that before, I don't know if Ashley showed you any signs before, and maybe she has, because ain't nobody just 6-7 years down the line just pop out with some bullshit. You saw the signs and maybe chose to dismiss them or whatever. But if nobody's literally showing you them signs, then don't question me about whatever. Just because I showed up, I text you. She texted her. Mm-hmm. She texted her and said, hey, I got invited to Ashley's thing, the autism event, whatever the situation is. How do you feel about it? Mm-hmm. We saw the text messages. That's what she said. So, Morgan, it kind of has me looking at you a certain way, like, girl, grow the fuck up, recognize real when real is in your motherfucking face. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to need you to be the friend that you want being to you.
I think Danielle definitely, as far as what we can see on the show, she's definitely been supportive of you. She's been there for you. She let you vent to her.
We had no issue to see Danny the turn around, and now that we're seeing Danny in the turn around, you went to Ashley's autism event, because that's the only event that we've seen that Morgan wasn't at.
My thing was, if I was one of the two in the situation, the first thing first, if I was Morgan, sitting down with you after not talking to you for over a week, whether we best friends or just friends in general, the first thing that I'm going to do when I sit down is, hey girl, I got all your text messages. You know, I haven't had some things going on over here in my life, but I realized that you said you got some shit that you need to talk about.
And she didn't do that.
Are you okay?
Morgan didn't do that. What's going on? Morgan didn't, or at least we didn't see that Morgan.
So you obviously don't even value how your motherfucking friend is dealing with life. You didn't even say, how you doing?
She said, Morgan said that Danny is one of her best friends in Orlando. She's not originally from Florida. So ain't no telling her hometown, once the season is over, where she's going to move back to and spend majority of her year until she has to film again. We don't know what that best friend looks like, that relationship looks like. Morgan does not consider Danny a real best friend. She considers her a TV best friend, point blank in the period.
Which is definitely understandable, because I know, you got to have a friend of the show. You got to have a bestie on the show.
Yeah, but y'all bad friend. Like, don't play with me, because
I think they are associates who maybe had a little bit more history with each other regarding the basketball community and decided to click the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Which is cool, because you want somebody to be in allegiance with you. But the story that you guys are portraying and the actions that you guys are portraying is two totally different things. And it just makes your character look very, very shitty, Morgan. If you're going to go with a story, stick to it. Because the excuse that you're giving is weak as fuck.
It definitely is, especially since we've seen you kind of have the same excuses towards other people's.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Not other people's.
Other people's.
No.
Yeah, what I just said. Yeah, well, people, one person, but
there's multiple people.
I know. My mouth is juicy right now, so but it was definitely just one person. It was definitely just one person, but it was a strong presence in the way that you fucking felt. So people's like, this was a multiple person. Morgan, Mulan, them M's, y'all hoes need to get consistent, because y'all acting very hypocritical right now. Just saying. Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Indeed.
Y'all get down there in the comments below. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, following, disliking, reposting on all social media platforms.
Indeed. On TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Definitely hit us up in the DMs, Gmail if you want. We're available.
Yeah.
Talk to us, we talk back.
Listen, we're going to see y'all next time, but make sure y'all tune in to the Tequila Times. And if you don't make it, if there is a live, go back and watch the motherfucking replays and stop playing.
And share.
Bye.
Indeed.